Hi, welcome to our 10th week of Environmental Biology Online. Today I'm going to do our video while I'm walking, just to mix it up, and also because this week we're studying evolution, and evolution really is the study of change over time in a population. Now I'm just an individual, so I'm not going to change at all. Individuals can't evolve, they can't adapt. Individuals acclimate, and that's pretty much what we're working on right now, that the weather has gotten cold, our bodies are acclimating to the new surroundings. We're trying to get used to the cold, and our physiology will actually change. We'll burn out more energy to keep ourselves more warm in these colder temperatures. So we're acclimating to the cold, but we're not adapting. Only populations can adapt. And an adaptation means that the whole population has changed genetically in such a way as to be better suited to the environment than they were before. It requires generations of change. And we'll be looking at that this week. So evolution is our topic, and this week is really about getting the basics down. So you're going to do a lot of reading this week and a little bit of writing. The first thing to do is to read the Creature book, chapters 4 and 5. Chapter 4 is a lot of background about evolution and evolutionary thought. And then chapter 5 is really where the meat of evolution comes in. And Creature he probably talks about it a little differently than what you've seen before. And he is sharing a lot of the little nuances of evolution that are important to know, and I'll list those here so you can see what I'm looking for. The other thing to do is to read the Simutext chapter. And Simutext is going to go into the details of evolution and connect those to ecology. So go through all of those exercises and go through the simulations, and I think you'll learn a lot. It talks about acclimation and adaptation and the difference between those, and how we can do experiments to tease them apart. The other thing the Simutext chapter does that you need to understand is the genetic basis of evolution. So evolution is based on how population changes over time, and that is based on the genetics of all the individuals in the population. So it's important to understand that our traits are encoded in our DNA, and our DNA has the messages that tell our bodies what traits to create. That DNA doesn't change over time, so our traits are fixed over time. But our traits change as a population over time because the next generation will have DNA that's somewhat different from its parents. And individuals who are less well suited to the environment will die. And it's important to understand that in nature, most individuals do die. It's only the few lucky ones that survive, which is very different than what happens in humans, where almost all humans survive. So go through the Simutext chapter. As always, do your very best, and let me know if there are places where things just don't make sense or it was just too hard, so I can keep that in mind when I'm grading your particular chapter, or so I can highlight those ideas in our discussion for everyone.